everyone, I'm Tim Kington and this is Coding is for the Birds. Daisy and I are working our way through the advent of code problems from 2021 and this is day 10. Alright, so we're trying to get out of our cave and we need to process lines containing chunks. So chunks open and close, parentheses, brackets, braces, and angle brackets. And these can be nested however we like. So a corrupted line is where the chunk closes with the wrong character. So here we hit a bracket when we expect a closed parenthesis. All right, so mismatches cause it to be corrupt. So if we went through this code, we would have found some lines that are corrupted and some that are incomplete. We're going to stop at the first incorrect closing character, and then we're going to score those characters and add them up to get our score. All right. So we're going to get a line, and we're going to need to keep track of our matching as we go, right? So we're going to have the characters that we expect to see as closing characters. And all right, so what I'm going to use here is a stack. So I'll have a stack of character and then we're going to process our characters. So we're going to say go through up to line.length, and we'll say char equals line.char at I, and then we're going to switch on C. And so we're going to have cases for our opening characters that are going to have to add something to the stack, right? So we'll say stack.push the closing character that matches. So this is what we're expecting to see next. So we need a closed bracket, we need a closed brace, we need an angle bracket. And that's fine. And then our default case will be that we hit a closing character, right? So we're going to say pop expected is stack.pop. And then we're going to say if expected is equal to C, then things are fine. I guess it's if it's not equal that we have to do something. So if it's not the match, then we're going to add to our score. So yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. And the scores are these. So we're going to say switch, C, okay, close parenthesis, equals 3, we've got 57, 97, and 25137. These are interesting numbers. I wonder what's going to happen in part 2. And we need to continue next line. So here, next line. And then at the end, we'll print our score. I guess it's possible this will work. Okay. For part 2, we need to throw out the corrupted lines, keep the incomplete ones, and figure out the sequence of closing characters. Well, we already have that, right? That's what's in our stack. So we need to add in the closing characters to finish the line. And then we're going to score these. Start with a score of 0 for each character, multiply by 5, and then add this. Okay. The winner is found by sorting all of the scores and taking the middle score. Weird. All right. Let's do that then. So now if we hit an incomplete one, we're going to continue next line. And then the scoring part is going to happen if the line was okay. So we go through the whole line. When we get to the end here, now we're going to say score equals 0. And then while the stack is not empty, we'll say score equals score times 5 plus char score, I guess. Or we can just do it like this. And so C is going to be our character. And this was 1, 2, 3, 4, parenthesis, bracket, brace. Is that the right ordering? Parenthesis, bracket, brace, yes. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4 now. Okay, and our score, outside our loop, we're going to have a list of integer that is scores. And then here, the score is just calculated for each line. At the end of our loop, we're going to say scores.add score. And then here we're going to say sort scores. And then we're going to get the middle one. So this is going to be scores.get. So scores.length over 2. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Size over 2. If it's 5, that'll give us 2. If it's 7, that gives us 3. Yeah, this looks like it's right. All right. That is a large number. Okay. So let's try the example input, I suppose. And when we run that, we get what happened. It didn't run. 288957. Which is going to be wrong. No, it's right. Well, that's weird. Let's check our list of scores, make sure they're all correct. I guess it could be that one of them's wrong or something. 556614807995 and 294. Those look right. Did I maybe just not run our... I definitely ran it. Maybe some of these got too big for integers, huh? Is that what's wrong? That must be what's wrong. I bet we've got some negative ones in here. Yeah, they love doing that. It doesn't really change the code at all, so I'm not sure why they're always doing this, but they just like to stick some big numbers in here. So those are long, score is long. And I guess the rest doesn't need to change. Now we get an even bigger number. All right. All right, well, that turned out to be pretty straightforward. The key to this problem is knowing that we should use a stack. If we use a stack to hold the expected closing characters, then the whole problem becomes pretty simple. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.